Hey, welcome to another episode of Dr. Nick's WellPad Chronicles. So, I'll be kind of breaking down really simple anatomy and physiology concepts for you to understand. I'm an educator at heart, so of course, it's super important for me to help others understand what's happening in their body because guess what? We all have a body, right? So, today, we are going to be discussing
what happens in the body when we relax. What happens in the body when we relax? So, did you know that we have a whole system set up? It's called the relaxation response, and it's governed by our parasympathetic nervous system. So, our stress response is our sympathetic nervous system. Our relaxation response is our parasympathetic nervous system. And this takes charge over our body functions when we're in a relaxed state, right? And this part of the nervous system, it regulates the work of your organs and your glands while you are at rest. And did you notice when it kicks in? Yeah, what's in a word? When you're not stressed, when you are relaxed. Okay? So, when our relaxation response is activated, what exactly happens? We have a number of things, but we're only going to go through a few because you know how we roll on Wednesdays. So, one of the first things is that our heart rate and blood pressure, they decrease. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for most people, right? So with stress, as I said earlier, stress is governed by your sympathetic nervous system. We call this the SNS for short. And it takes charge of our body in dangerous or stressful situations, okay? It's meant to be temporary, y'all, not permanent, okay? Or chronic for that matter. But it does serve a purpose, okay? It serves a purpose, as in most things. So when we are stressed, the sympathetic nervous system, it takes charge over our body in dangerous or stressful situations. And it sends these hormones called catecholamines that speed up the heart rate. They also constrict the vessels in our body, which which increases the velocity. Think about a water hose, right? If you constrict it, because that tube is smaller, the water is going to have to travel faster to get through and have more power, more pressure, right? So hence that raised blood pressure, that increased heart rate. So relaxation, it's induced from our parasympathetic nervous system, and it releases hormones like acetylcholine that slow down the heart rate, and it tells the body it's okay to chill out. It's okay to save energy. It's okay to relax. And it dilates those blood vessels and opens them up for optimal blood flow. Another benefit of relaxation is that digestion improves. So our parasympathetic nervous system is also known as the rest and digest. Why? Because it's in charge of resting and digesting, as opposed to the sympathetic nervous system is in charge of fight or flight. Okay? Now, in fight or flight, digestion is put on hold, okay, so that your blood can move to those larger muscles so that you can either flee and run, right, or fight to save your life, okay? Whereas with relaxation, it reverses this process and it lowers inflammation as well. And I think we could all use a little lowering of our inflammation. I don't care who you are, you have inflammation in your body. Unfortunately, the resources we have, we don't breathe the cleanest air, we don't drink the cleanest water, we don't eat the cleanest food, though we do our best, and please continue to do your best. But we all have inflammation, so any way that we can reduce that is absolutely ideal. So another positive thing that happens when we relax is that our brain chemistry changes. So our sympathetic nervous system, It has this rapid release, of stress chemicals into the bloodstream, like cortisol and adrenaline and noradrenaline, right? But our relaxation system, it helps to shut down this rapid release of hormones, right? And it passes the charge back to the parasympathetic nervous system in a process that we call downregulation. And so our body has its own tranquilizers, if you will, and something known as GABA, GABA. And this downregulates the brain's electricity, and it gives rise to a calmer state of mind. And I'm pretty sure we can all benefit from a calmer state of mind, which of course benefits us physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, right? It just places us in that place of peace and calm where we can actually enjoy this beautiful life that we have to live. Okay? And this calmer state of mind can turn down the volume for a lot of things. It can turn down the volume of pain. It can turn down the volume of anxiety. It can turn down the volume of a lot of chronic conditions that are brought on or exacerbated by stress. So, have you relaxed today? Right? Or maybe the better question is, do you have plans to relax today? All right? Because I think we can all benefit from lowering the heart rate and blood pressure, or improving our digestion, and certainly getting to that calmer state of mind by changing or modifying our brain chemistry. So this has been Dr. Nick's WELLPad Chronicles. We are on episode 7. So I hope you enjoy this relaxation episode. I am about to go do some relaxing of my own. And if you don't have anything planned, go make the plans now. And then go do it. And enjoy your week. And I will see you next week. Love and blessings. Toodles.